We begin with a shot of the village 10 years prior. The world is engulfed in war. We see a boy running through a forest. This boy is Obito Uchiha. He's late to the meeting with his team members, Rin and Kakashi. Here we finally get to meet the 4th Hokage, or the man who would become the 4th Hokage, Minato Namikaze. Minato is characterized as a pretty easygoing guy. Rin is basically characterized as the middleman, woman, between Kakashi and Obito, telling them to stop arguing. Today is the day Kakashi will become a Jonin. Obito was supposed to give Kakashi a present, but unfortunately he's forgotten. Obito hasn't even awakened his Sharingan yet. What Kishimoto is doing here is setting up more parallels. Obito's the Uchiha, but he's the one who is like Naruto, while Kakashi is like Sasuke, and Rin is the girl, so that automatically makes her like Sakura. Minato gives his team the mission that they are to sneak in and destroy the enemy bridge, while Minato will divert attention from the front lines. So Kishimoto is taking the time to establish that there is an actual war going on with actual strategies taking place. I sure hope he remembers that whenever he decides to do a 4th Shinobi War. So after the fight finishes, Kakashi is healed up. We see more of the contrast between Kakashi and Obito. Kakashi's all about following rules, while Obito just does whatever he wants. Rin still doesn't get much characterization here outside of being generic. Obito talks to Minato. We get some interesting information. Kakashi's father was known as the White Fang, someone who had the same respect on the level of the legendary Sannin. Unfortunately, he was disgraced and he committed suicide. He chose not to abandon his comrades, but at the cost of the mission he was on. And they, in turn, blamed him for the mission's failure, showing how ungrateful they were. This is what has caused Kakashi to look at the rules as though his life depends on it. The team separates the next day. When they do, Rin is captured by some cloud ninja. Kakashi tells Obito that they need to leave Rin. Kakashi is so held up in his rules he just believes Rin will be fine. After all, they can't abandon the mission. But Obito argues back that they should rescue Rin. Kakashi continues to say that they should adhere to the mission, but Obito is able to strike something in him by telling him that his father was a true hero. Those who break the rules are trash, but those who don't care about their comrades are even worse trash. Meanwhile, we get to see why Minato is so feared as the Yellow Flash. If you see him in battle, you're to flee on sight. Man, he's being built up as such a badass here. Meanwhile, Rin is tied up and being interrogated. Obito finds where she's located and prepares to assault the hideout and save her. He's nearly caught himself, but Kakashi comes to his rescue. A fight breaks out and Kakashi loses his eye. This causes Obito to awaken his Sharingan. Obito and Kakashi fight the Cloud Ninja and rescue Rin, but as they try to escape the collapsing cave, Obito saves the weakened Kakashi from a boulder, but ends up crushed by it. Kakashi tries in vain to save Obito, but it's no use. Obito has one last trick for him. He ends up giving him one of his Sharingans to make up for him not having a birthday present. Rin completes the jutsu and the transfer is made complete. Rin almost can't leave Obito, but sadly Obito is unable to tell her how he truly feels. Kakashi and Rin escape and Obito is left to die. Kakashi tells Rin that Obito loved her, and Rin tries to tell Kakashi the same, but Kakashi says that he isn't worthy of her feelings. Minato arrived to save them from the Cloud Ninja, but he was too late to save Obito. So our Gaiden ends with Kakashi laying flowers on Obito's tombstone. The hopes spring eternal. Kakashi Gaiden is a short but excellent story. It expands on the lore and backstory of the Naruto universe, and we get lots of interesting backstory to Kakashi. We see how he got many of his mannerisms from Obito, so Kakashi has basically taken on traits of both his father and Obito, two people very dear to him who lost their lives due to tragic events. Was this really meant to be the end for Obito? Well, Kishimoto left it a little ambiguous here, so clearly the thought was that something was going to happen with Obito's body. But that's a discussion for another time. We also see tastes of things to come with the man who would become the 4th Hokage, and we don't know what happened to Rin, but these questions would eventually be answered. For now, our Naruto re-journey ends, because it's time to get back to Sonic the Hedgehog. It's time to begin marathoning the 3D Sonic games, beginning with Sonic Adventure. Hopefully I'll be done before Sonic Mania comes out, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more. This is RetrospectGreg signing off. Take care.